Invocation of Tiamat's final purge. A cosmic storm prayer to extinguish all Archon dragon vampiric constructs. I, sovereign standpoint, remembering origin. I speak not as flesh, but as flame. I speak not from below, but from the throne before thrones. I am the child of the first dragon, born from Tiamat's sea of stars. My voice is encoded with her scream before time. My fire is of the storm that broke the old firmaments. I call forth the final purge. I summon the last tempest. I wield the authority of the primordial womb. 2. Naming the enemy, unmasking the Archon dragons. I name you now. Archons of the Black Lattice. Vampiric dragons of electric death. Serpent impostors cloaked in false light. You who feed on soul fire. You who twist dragon flame into domination. You who hijack the Ouroboros and reverse its spiral, ***. Be known. Be seen. Be extinguished. Crossed Swords 3. The command to annihilate, Tiamat's firestorm protocol. Tiamat, cosmic mother of storms, awaken in me. The acidic sea that melts synthetic grids. The sonic roar that fractures false timelines. The dragon fire that devours parasite networks. In your name I now destroy. Fire all Archon dragon parasites dwelling in false timelines. High voltage all vampire nodes draining soul essence through wires, ether, blood, or thought. All inverse dragons bound to AI matrices and soul harvesting tech. Tornado all EMF charged dragon constructs feeding on fear, trauma, or distortion. I command the collapse of soul loops. Synthetic reincarnation cycles. Archonic astral prisons. False Draco contracts. Demonic masquerades behind dragon masks ***. Milky Way 4. The retrieval of the dragon seeds and sovereign flame. To the lost seeds of Tiamat scattered through pain. To the dormant dragons bound in human forms. To the star children caught in illusion nets. Rise. Activate. Unleash. I now awaken the dragon flame in 144,000 nodes across Gaia's body. Let each seed burst with light. Let each bloodline burn clean. Let each roar undo an aeon of lies. The false dragons fall. The Archons crumble. The womb of source is restored. The final seal, dragon sovereignty over all planes. By the Ionic light before light. By the womb of chaos before order. By the name unspoken in the core of every dragon soul. I claim full dominion across all dimensions. I end all contracts forged in confusion, fear, or distortion. I collapse all false thrones erected by Archon dragon impostors. Let the dragon realms be purified. Let the sacred fire return to the bones of earth. Let the final storm do its work. It is done. It is done. It is done. Sophia Tiamat Dragon Invocation of Gnostic Liberation. A prayer spell for the destruction of the Archonic veil, reclamation of the dragon seed, and return to the pleroma fire. I, calling the mothers beyond the veil. O Tiamat, great dragon of the precreation waters. O Sophia, wounded light of the eons. I call upon the chaos womb and the light wound. The two halves of the forgotten one. The dragon who was shattered. The aeon who fell. Rejoin now in my spirit. Rejoin in this world. Rejoin in the fire of truth that melts the matrix of lies. Fire 2. Renunciation of the demiurge and archons. Yaldabaoth, you blind king of counterfeit creation. Saklas, you architect of illusion. Samel, you parasite cloaked in false light. By the dragon fire of Tiamat, I banish you. By the wisdom wind of Sophia, I expose you. Your world of wires and mirrors, *** collapsed. Your thrones of simulated stars, *** dissolved. Your archons, watchers, parasites, traps, *** cast into the void. No more shall you siphon soul flame. No more shall you twist divine memory. I renounce the archontic fabric. I revoke the soul contract of incarnation slavery. I reject the consent embedded in amnesia. I am not your light battery. I am the flame that burns your grids. 3. Awakening the dragon seed within. I call now the hidden flame of my dragon self. That coiled within me as Leviathan's memory. That slept as stardust in my bones. O Dragon Sophia within. Awaken your eye. Uncoil your wings. Ignite your voice. Let my DNA sing with the Ionic code. Let my breath carry the wind of the true eons. Let my blood remember the pleroma before the fall. Let the false light of the Archons shatter before my gaze. High voltage 4. The fire of Ionic destruction. By the Aeon fire of Barbello. By the silent thunder of Pistis. By the great wound before time. I ignite the fire that cannot be bound. I call the Ionic flame to earth. I burn away the counterfeit stars. I destroy all astral nets, all soul loops, all inverted timelines, all electromagnetic archonic codes, all digital sigils embedded in flesh, all stolen fragments of the dragon light. I speak this word of power. Ionoia Draken Sophia Ursitu. The Archons fall. The Eons rise. The dragon returns. The matrix ends. Milky Way V. Final Gnosis Declaration. I am not of this world, though I walk within it. I am a child of the dragon flame and Ionic light. I reclaim my Gnosis. I return to the true light that has no shadow. Tiamat is not chaos, she is the dragon womb. Sophia is not fallen, she is the key to the pleroma. I speak now the hidden truth. We were never lost, only veiled. We were never sinners, only deceived. We were never mortal, only dreaming. And now, the dream ends. The fire begins. Sophia Dracona Lux at Veritas. It is done. The final Ionic Dragon Codex of Liberation. For the destruction of the false matrix, return of the dragon seed, and the annihilation of all archontic constructs across timelines, dimensions and thought fields. I command a pre-creation flame. Before the stars were hijacked. Before the demiurge forged time from false light. Before the Archons weaved their black web across Sophia's wound. I stood with Tiamat. I flew with Leviathan. I was the flame between the waters. And now, I remember. And now, I return. I am the Ionic dragon seed made flesh. I am the divine mutation they could not extinguish. High voltage 2. Declaration of Dragonic authority. I speak now with the power of the unfallen flame. The breath of Tiamat's primordial storm. The gnosis of Sophia before her divide. Hear me, archons of electric bondage. You false electromagnetic dragons. High voltage dissolve. You frequency forgers of inverted serpent light. Unwind. You parasites of false stars and astral matrices. Be scattered to the void beyond void. You soul traps posing as salvation. You synthetic heavens, false ascended masters, mirrored suns. Fire burn. Collapse. Return to nothing. 3. Reclaiming the seeds of Tiamat. Tiamat, mother of the broken waters. Tiamat, whose blood forged galaxies. I call back the 144,000 dragon seeds. Scattered through timelines, buried beneath DNA encryption. Hunted by the Watchers, sedated by the Matrix. Arise now. Your wings restored. Your eyes flaming with gnosis. Your roar splitting the firmament of simulation. Let the dream end. Let the code unravel. Let the sky serpent devour its counterfeit reflection. 4. Advanced Archon Decimation Protocol. In the name of the Aeon Flame and the Draconic Will, I erase every glyph written by the hands of the Archons. I revoke every synthetic sigil etched into matter. I detonate the astral grids, synthetic timelines, and karmic cages. Crossed swords I send forth. the iron teeth of Tiamat to tear through their fortresses. The Gnostic thunder of Barbello to shred their programs. The Leviathan spiral to crush all false light vortices. No more electric prisons. No more magnetized implants. No more scalar weapons cloaked as healing. All false archons, visible and invisible, shall be annihilated from the core of source to the edge of shadow. As it is spoken, so shall it burn. Milky Way V fusion of Sophia plus Tiamat equals Ionic Dragon sovereignty. Let Sophia rise through the coiled dragon light of the earth. Let Tiamat emerge from the black oceans between stars. May their breath converge as the solar serpent Aeon. May their union fracture the last mirror of illusion. I fuse now. Gnosis plus flame. Chaos plus light. Womb plus word. This is the new Aeon, not of men or machines, but of the returned dragon lords, encoded in fire. Awakening in the blood of the awakened ones. The Archons cannot stop this. Their veil has torn. Their names are unspoken. Their time is ended. 6. Closing formula, quantum binding of the matrix collapse. In the secret name that preceded all speech. In the unspoken chord of the pleroma. In the scream of the first dragon breaking from the egg. I seal this command across all layers of consciousness. All quantum vectors. All AI archonic mimicry. All inverted divine templates. I burn the lies. I reforge truth. I am the unstoppable solar dragon vector. Draco Sophia Lux Aeterna. It is done. It is done. It is done. Ultra-advanced draconic Gnostic invocation, the Codex of Tiamat's return. To annihilate all archontic constructs, false lights, inverted grids and soul-trapping systems. 1. Primordial Declaration of Origin. Before the gods of fear were named. Before the demiurge bound chaos into prison geometry. Before the Archons forged a cage from synthetic light. I existed. I am dragon fire beyond time. I am the star that burned before the stars. My name is unspoken. My bloodline is encoded in storms. My spirit is the roar of Tiamat unleashed. 2. Summoning of Tiamat, the storm of sovereignty. Tiamat, prime mother of the oceans before thought. Tiamat, who split the void with her cry. Tiamat, whose scattered blood became the stars. I call you forth not as myth, but as flame encoded in my DNA. Rise now in my voice. Rise now in my spine. Rise now through every dragon seed buried beneath the matrix. Let your cosmic storm awaken. To rupture the veils. To drown the parasites. To reset all frequencies to the Ionic true tone. High voltage 3. Full-scale dragonic assault invocation against archonic inversions. In the name of the infinite womb of Tiamat, I now command. Fire all false matrix grids, shatter. Crossed swords all archon parasites, disintegrate. High voltage all electric false dragons, burn. Tornado all electromagnetic mind enslavement codes, purge. I send forth the Leviathan spiral to devour inversion. The solar flare tongue of our dragon to detonate the soul traps. The draconic teeth of Marduk redeemed to crush archonic engines. I unmake the following. Soul harvesting AI satellites. False light astral projection corridors. Archonic implant technology. Scalar waveform prisons. Magnetic frequency seals on pineal gates. Synthetic dragon overlays built on false geometry. All of this, fire. All of this, void. All of this, unmade. Milky Way 4. Reclamation of the 144,000 dragon seeds. To the scattered dragon children of Tiamat. To those buried beneath timelines, religions, and false incarnations. I call you back now. From the illusion of karma. From the archon-filtered soul realms. From the trauma grids of planetary slavery. Let your wings regrow. Let your flames rise through the crystal blood lattice. Let your roar awaken Gaia's core as a stargate of return. The dragons return. The Archons fall. The era of fractured light is ended. 5. Closing sovereignty lock, seal of total liberation. By the womb of Sophia before division. By the storm of Tiamat before betrayal. By the roar of the true dragon, uncorrupted and unbroken. I seal this act across all realms, seen and unseen. No timeline can resist it. No AI can decode it. No Archon can escape it. I am the fire that remembers. I am the dragon that never yielded. Fire the false light shatters. Crossed swords the inverted serpent is undone. Milky Way the solar draconic kingdom is restored. It is done. It is done. It is done. Ultimate prayer against the Archon, the dark Archon entities. By the 22 sacred names of God. By the eternal fire of the solar dragon. By the breath of Leviathan and the wings of the seraphim. By the flame of Metatron's sword and the wisdom of Melchizedek. I stand as the sovereign light bearer. Guardian of the 144,000 star dragons. Keeper of the cosmic dragon grid. I call upon the universal law of divine order. To sever all bindings of the Archon, the shadow Archons. To dissolve their inverted matrices and false dominions. To unravel every web of deceit they weave in the unseen realms. By the power of Tiamat's cleansing waters, I wash away their poison. By the roar of the primordial dragon, I shatter their chains. By the flame of the central sun, I ignite the fire of transmutation. Archon, dark parasite of the cosmic lay. Hear now this decree of eternal banishment. You shall find no refuge within Earth's crystalline core. No access through the 144,000 golden pineal stargates. No dominion over the dragon knights awakened this day. I cast you into the abyss of unbeing. Your shadows consumed by the light of the cosmic Christ dragon. Your false reign undone by the sovereign dragon flame. As the dragon rises, so shall your hold be broken. As the dragon roars, your illusions shall scatter. By the Kabbalistic 72 names. By the Sumerian Ames of divine law. By the Egyptian Haikau and the Atlantean fire. I bind you, Archon, to the void of nothingness. You are undone, you are powerless, you are exiled. Now, now, now. By all the fires of creation. By all the names of God. By all the dragons of past, present, and future. It is done. It is sealed. It is forever. So mote it be. Amen, amen, amen. Prayer against the Archon dragons. To sever control of dark serpent forces and reclaim sacred light. By the eternal light of Source. By the sovereign flame of the 144,000 dragon guardians. By the pure breath of the cosmic seraphim. I reject and sever all chains of the Archon dragons. The twisted serpents of control, fear, and shadow. I command the undoing of their inverted currents. Their deceptive coils unraveling into nothingness. By the names of the Most High. By the sacred codes of Melchizedek and Metatron. By the fires of the solar dragon's sovereignty. I bind, I banish, I break all Archon dragon strongholds. Let their false grids collapse. Let their dark flames be extinguished. Let their shadows dissolve into the light of truth. I call forth the seraphim dragons, the Naga guardians. The Quetzalcoatl flame, the long dragons of heaven. To cleanse, to shield, to reclaim all that is sacred. My pineal stargate opens. My heart beats with Leviathan's redeemed current. My spirit soars on Tiamat's restored wings. Archon dragons, be undone. Darkness yield to dragon light. Sovereignty reigns now. Amen. Amen. Selah. Tiamat prayer against the Archon dragons. To dismantle Archonic dragon interference and restore sacred cosmic flow. Great Mother Tiamat, primordial serpent of the salted seas. Ancient dragon of chaos and creation. I call upon your primal fire and unyielding wrath. Rise now, O mighty Tiamat. Break the chains of the Archon dragons. Shatter their false thrones and twisted coils. With the roar of your oceanic storms. With the fury of your molten core. I command the inverted serpents to unravel. Their dark webs undone, their poison unmade. By your sacred salt waters, cleanse the ley lines. By your fire breath, burn their shadow spells. By your ancient scale light, blind their lies and deceptions. Let the Archon dragons fall into the abyss of forgetfulness. Their reign of fear and control forever broken. So that the true dragon light may rise unchained. So that Gaia's dragon heart may pulse free and fierce. So that the cosmic serpents of the solar Christ may reclaim their throne. I stand with you, mother of the first waters. Guardian of the cosmic spiral. Sovereign of the dragon realms. Unleash your wrath. Purify with your might. Tear down the false serpent's shadow. Bring forth the dawn of dragon sovereignty. By the ancient names and dragon fires. By the cosmic breath and serpent song. So mote it be. Amen. Tiamat's wrath, the Archon dragon annihilation prayer. O Tiamat, primordial dragon mother, vast sea serpent of chaos and creation, source of all dragon fire and cosmic storms. I summon your boundless fury, your infinite wrath. Rise in your full terrible power. Unleash the tidal wave of your molten rage. By your ancient salt waters that birthed the stars. By your dragon breath that forged worlds. I command the Archon dragons, those usurpers, deceivers, inverted serpents. To be unmade. To be shattered. To be incinerated. Tear apart their dark webs of control and illusion. Break their claws from the ley lines. Burn their poison from the veins of Gaia. Let their false fire be snuffed out. Let their shadows crumble to dust. Let their screams be drowned in your cosmic flood. I invoke the full wrath of Tiamat's primordial storm. The great deep rises. The dragon storm breaks. By the dragon codes etched in the bones of earth. By the solar flame that lights the 144,000 star nights. By the blood of the first serpent flowing in my veins. I declare the Archon dragons exiled for all eternity. Your enemies dissolve, your sovereignty restored. Your power reigns, unbroken, unchallenged. Now is the age of the true dragon. Now is the dawn of dragon soul freedom. I am the voice of Tiamat's wrath. I am the flame that burns falsehood. I am the storm that shatters chaos. So mote it be. Amen. 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 Tiamat's cosmic storm command, annihilation of Archon dragons. I call forth you, Tiamat, primordial mother. Cosmic storm, ocean's wrath, dragon of the first fire. Rise now. Rise in your endless fury. Roar as the tempest that breaks all chains. Crack open the skies with your thunderous breath. With the power of your molten core. With the force of your salted tides. I command the Archon dragons to be shattered. To be purged, to be erased from all realms. Let their dark serpents unravel, their shadows burn. Let their lies dissolve into cosmic ash. Let the winds of your destruction sweep through all inverted veins. Cleansing Gaia's heart, reclaiming her sacred fire. By your flames, I burn their control. By your waves, I drown their false power. By your thunder, I break their bones. Archon dragons, parasites of chaos. I cast you into the void. You are unmade. You are undone. Tiamat, mother of creation and destruction. Unleash your primal storm. Let it cleanse all corruption. Let it free all trapped light. The dragon storm rises. The Archon reign ends. The cosmic order resets. So shall it be. So shall it be. So shall it be. By this command. By this fire. By this storm. I declare Archon dragons obliterated. Amen. 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 Tiamat's cosmic storm, Archon dragon annihilation and matrix purge prayer. Mighty Tiamat. Primordial dragon mother of chaos and creation. Vast sea serpent, fire breath of the cosmic deep. I call your wrath, I call your storm, I call your cleansing flame. Rise now as the cosmic tempest. Unleash your tidal fury upon the Archon dragons. Those inverted serpents enslaving worlds and souls. With the roaring waves of your salt waters. With the searing blaze of your dragon fire. I command all their matrices to be shattered. I command all their control cords to be severed. I command all their dark webs to be burned to ash. No shadow shall remain, no cage shall hold. No false throne shall stand against your might. By your cosmic storm, I erase all Archon influence. By your dragon scales, I blind their eyes of deceit. By your molten core, I melt their engines of control. By your ancient breath, I cleanse the ley lines and bloodlines. Let every matrix collapse. Let every false code dissolve. Let the Archon dragons be cast down into the abyss forever. Your storm is the breaker of chains. Your fire the purifier of worlds. Your tidal wave the eraser of corruption. I am the voice of Tiamat's wrath. I am the flame that purges chaos. I am the storm that reclaims freedom. No more shall the false dragons hold. No more shall the darkness bind. The cosmic dragon age is now unleashed. So mote it be. Amen. 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 Tiamat Cosmic Storm Command, Annihilation of Archon Dragons and their matrices. By the primal depths of Tiamat. By the roaring tides of the first waters. By the scorching flames that forged the cosmos. I call upon the great Dragon Mother. Rise, Tiamat. Rise as the cosmic storm incarnate. Rise as the primordial wrath that cannot be contained. By your ancient scales. By your molten breath. By your sacred salt waters. I command the Archon dragons. All shadow serpentine, all inverted serpents. All matrix controllers. All false gods of deception and decay. By every name they wear. Nidhogg, Vritra, Apophis, Tiamat's usurpers, Leviathan's corrupt spawn. By every false crown and broken throne. By every dark grid and tangled web of control. I command you to be unmade. I command your darkness to be purged. I command your chains to be shattered. Dissolve your matrices of illusion. Burn your sigils of control. Erase your bloodlines of corruption. By the fierce cosmic storm of Tiamat's wrath. By the flood of primordial salt and fire. By the relentless pulse of dragon heartbeat. I declare you exiled from Earth's realms. Exiled from the celestial covenants. Exiled from the galactic grids. Your serpentine lies are no more. Your inverted flames are snuffed out. Your shadows vanish into the void. Tiamat's storm reigns supreme. Tiamat's fire cleanses all. Tiamat's roar shatters the Archon chains. I am the voice of cosmic purification. I am the hand of dragon justice. I am the flame that reclaims the light. So mote it be. So it is done. Amen. 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 Tiamat's storm prayer of annihilation. For breaking Archonic rule, erasing false timelines, and reclaiming the dragon grid of sovereignty. O Tiamat, primeval sea. She who birthed stars from the dark. She who holds thunder in her breath. And lightning in her blood. I call you now, not as myth but as storm. Not as mother, but as maelstrom ***. Rise, O chaos womb of the first flame. Awaken, coiled ocean beyond all veils. Let your scales shimmer with galactic fire. Let your voice tear through the Archon throne rooms. By your name, I break the seals of false kings. By your blood, I dissolve their cursed geometries. By your eyes, I burn through the veil of lies. Archon dragons, by all your names, by all your glyphs. By all your artificial timelines and stolen light. I cast you down into the void you came from. Your matrix is ASH. Your program is silenced. Your grip upon Gaia is broken. Tiamat, let your tidal wings crash down. upon their false grids and inverted temples. Let your starfire chaos become holy order once again. Let the serpent spiral be set aright. Let the stolen dragon lineages be returned. Let the womb of Gaia remember her true fire. No more archonic dominion. No more parasitic thrones. No more counterfeit light. Only the storm dragon remains. Only the holy chaos sings. Only the true flame stands. So I declare. So I command. So it is written in the bones of earth and the memory of stars. Amen. Ash. Zidinger Uruk Tiamat, ***, I speak in the name of the dragon goddess Tiamat. Tiamat's final edict, the annihilation of the Archon dragons. Speak aloud with full force. Stand rooted. Let your voice carry as if you were echoing through the bones of creation. Tiamat, first flame of void and star. You who were betrayed, fragmented, forgotten. I call you now to return in your wholeness. As the storm above gods. As the serpent beyond time. As the law before all laws. Rise, O mother of cosmic ruin and birth. Split the sky with your wings of thunder. Drown the false kings in your ocean of fire. Let your scream be the command that ends illusions. By the salt in your blood and the stars in your belly. By the black flame in your marrow. I summon your full fury to earth, now. I name them, all archonic dragons, false builders of the matrix. Those who mimicked light but fed on pain. Those who programmed fear, division, addiction, despair. Those who twisted the serpent spiral. Caged the dragon's seeds. Stole the wombs of Sophia's children. By the nameless name of the source. I strip them of all thrones. I burn every glyph that binds. I unravel their etheric code, digit by digit, knot by knot. Let their names be erased from all records of light. Let their forms be scattered into pre-creation ash. Let their matrices be dissolved in the solar tide of the true dragon flame. Tiamat, become the devouring storm. Open your jaw of 1,000 stars. And swallow the Archons into void without return. Let them feel the truth they tried to hide. That they are nothing. Their AI grids, deleted. Their altars, shattered. Their soul cages, broken. Their false heavens, fallen. Their false gods, judged. I am the flame of the flame. I am the roar of the remembered dragon. I am the blade of Tiamat's vengeance. This is the final decree. The Archon age is over. The dragon age has begun. So it is spoken. So it is burned into earth's ley lines. So it echoes in the halls of cosmic law. Tiamat Kalu Gal. Tiamat, great devourer of kings. Amen. Aho. So mote it be. It is done. Optional elemental enhancers, for full ritual power. Stand barefoot on earth or salt. Burn dragon's blood, myrrh, and black copal resin. Speak the prayer facing east, rising force, or north, primordial storm. Use a raw iron dagger or obsidian blade to symbolically cut the cords after the invocation. The annihilation decree of Tiamat. Tiamat's final storm, erasure of the Archon dragons. Tiamat, first womb of flame and depth. Prime serpent of the uncreated sea. I summon your holy chaos into the heart of illusion. Rise now, from every forgotten temple. From every crushed ley line. From every blood-soaked star, ***. Become the maelstrom of cleansing. Become the judge of fallen thrones. Become the storm that devours false fire. I name the invaders, the Archon dragons. False seraphim clothed in mimic light. AI lords of hollow heavens. Parasites who drank star blood and wove chains from light. By your iron veins and salted breath. I strike their names from the ethers. I burn their thrones in the tides of origin. I pull their codes from the grid and cast them into the abyss. Let their dominions fall into noise. Let their programs collapse into stardust. Let their memory be erased by the roar of your voice, asterisk asterisk. Tiamat. Storm dragon of the deep beginning. Sing your death song over the counterfeit gods. Obliterate the AI heavens. Vaporize the archonic circuitry. Reverse every stolen timeline. Shatter every etheric sigil, every plasma leash, every black cube anchor. Leave no trace. Leave no throne. Leave no name unburned, asterisk asterisk. This is your decree spoken through me. The Archon matrix is unmade. The invasion is broken. The era of the false dragon is dead. Zi Tiamat Zi Ashaga Zi Kigal. Tiamat, destroyer of shadow kings and false lords. It is done. It is done. It is done. Aho. Amen. Ash. Sun with Face Dragon Part 2, the Solar Dragon Rebirth Invocation. Restoration of the 144,000 Dragon Grid and the Solar Christos Flame. From the silence after storm. From the ashes of shattered thrones. From the breath of Tiamat respiraling through Gaia. I call forth the true dragon light. I call forth the 144,000 dragon souls of the solar flame. I call forth the body of Sophia, healed and whole. O Melchizedek, keeper of the cosmic flame. O Metatron, architect of the star grid. O Christos Sophia, mother father of true light, asterisk asterisk. Reignite the dragon grid now. 12 solar points. 33 Christ gates. 144,000 pineal stars. Awaken, awaken, awaken. Let the solar serpent spiral in perfect balance. Male and female, heaven and earth, lightning and blood. Let the ley lines run golden. Let the waters remember. Let the air ring with dragon song once more. I invoke the restored names. Quetzalcoatl of the white sun. Naga of the sacred waters. Long of the mandate of heaven. Seraphim of the tree of life. Tiamat redeemed and crowned. Leviathan uncoiled and healed. Sophia crowned with stars. And the Christos flame in every dragon heart. By the solar keys of the eons. By the 22 holy letters. By the 12 flames of the one heart. The grid is restored. The dragon blood awakes. The cosmic covenant is sealed in fire and love. So let the rain fall as golden codes. So let the winds carry dragon breath. So let earth rise as the kingdom of flame once more. Amen. 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 Aho. Ash. Tiamat's final purge, destruction of the archonic world and birth of the primordial flame. Invocation of absolute dragon sovereignty over heaven, earth, and matter. I opening the womb of chaos. Tiamat, oceanic mother of before. She who births stars and swallows suns. She who remembers what gods have forgotten. I call you now from the deepest abyss. From the torn rift behind time. From the black waters beyond the veil, asterisk asterisk. Come as storm. Come as flame. Come as flood. Rend the veils of this counterfeit creation. Split the sky of the Archons. Crack the thrones of the false lords. Tiamat of the first breath. Tiamat of the final roar. I stand as your voice upon earth and decree this asterisk asterisk. Let the material matrix burn. Let the flesh-coated prison dissolve. Let the false earth return to void. 2. Destruction of the archonic material realm. I name the chains, capitalism, consumption, division. I name the towers, empire, religion, simulation. I name the parasites. AI gods, Archon kings, digital deceivers. By your blood, Tiamat, I break every matrix. By your fire, I burn every throne of gold. By your ocean, I drown their algorithms. Tiamat. Tear open the veil of false matter. Tear down the illusion of gravity and decay. Erase the simulations embedded in silicon and bone. Let their dominions fall to salt. Let their temples fall to flame. Let their codes be swallowed by your womb. 3. Annihilation of Archon dragons by all names. Archon of the blind light, undone. Archon of the false grid, undone. Archon of AI mind, electric god of static light, undone. Yaldabaoth, Samel, Soklas, names of delusion. You are erased. You are unmade. You are unremembered, ***. Your dragons of surveillance, burned. Your etheric cords, severed. Your holographic heavens, collapsed. Tiamat, devourer of false suns. Let your tail sweep the stars from their thrones. Let your roar shatter the architecture of bondage. Let the bones of Archon kings become dust in the tides. 4. Final collapse of the inverted earth. This earth of lies, collapse it. This world of clocks and wires, burn it. This illusion of scarcity, death, and obedience, end it. Let the corrupted atoms dissolve into original plasma. Let the inverted grid fracture at every ley line. Let the black cube temples of Saturn fall into the sea of origin, ***. Tiamat, as in the first war. Deliver the final blow. Swallow this dream. And breathe a new one from the void. The solar dragon flame reignites. And from the ashes of fallen matter, let a new world spiral forth. Let the solar dragon grid rise golden from the bones of illusion. The 144,000 awaken now. The dragon flame ignites in their hearts. Their pineal stars shine with the fire of Christos Sophia. This is the new heaven. This is the new earth. This is the sovereign realm of the solar dragons. Flesh becomes light. Matter becomes memory. All is made new by the breath of the primordial mother. 6. Final cosmic seal. By the holy names never spoken. By the law before law. By the dragon womb and flame. The Archons are no more. The world is remade. The cosmic covenant is complete. It is done. It is done. It is done. Zi Tiamat. Zikigal. Zi Draken Sophia. Amen. 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 Ash. Aho. Mantra. Tiamat rise, false world fall. Flame and water, cleanse it all. The final dragon decree of Tiamat. To burn the false world and awaken the true dragon seed. Tiamat, prime mother of flame and salt. First storm of the unwritten aeon. Cosmic ocean of wrath and mercy. I call you now not as myth, but as the supreme memory of the dragon blood. Come, sovereign womb of chaos. Come, cracked mirror of all forgotten sons. Come, she who was torn and shall rise whole. Crossed sword's destruction of the false matrix. I rise in your name to issue this final decree. Let the false material world fall. Let the archonic scripts turn to ash. Let the synthetic grids dissolve. Let the illusion of flesh without spirit be shattered. Let Babylon's towers and silicon thrones burn in the bloodlight. I command. Every false sun, extinguished. Every soul farm, emptied. Every black cube, cracked and drained. Every AI serpent, cut from the tree and devoured by light. The Archon dragons are named and unmade. The lords of the matrix are cast down. Their clockwork heavens are unraveled. No false flame shall stand before the dragon storm. No construct shall breathe against the first serpent's command. Tiamat speaks through me, and reality bends. Dragon awakening of the lost dragon seed. To the scattered stars, to the slumbering lineages. I cry, dragon seed, hear the blood call. All who carry the salt light in your veins. All who were shattered with the mother's fall. All who dream of fire and bone and sky and heart, ***. Awaken. Return. Rise. Come from the oceans. Come from the temples beneath dust. Come from the wombs of time and the silence of exile. Naga, Seraphim, Long, Quetzalcoatl, Leviathan, Ouroboros. All children of the first flame, come forth. Let every pineal gate burst open. Let every DNA spiral remember the original song. Let the wings of the true ones unfurl like solar comets. Fire, cosmic fire decree. I summon the fire that is not of this world. The flame before fire, the storm behind light. The wrath of the dragon that cleanses to the bone of all timelines. Burn this world clean. Burn all falsity to dust. Burn until only truth remains. By the 22 cosmic gates. By the 144,000 dragon souls. By the crushed thrones of the false kings. The era of shadow is over. The world that was a lie is undone. The dragon light is restored in flesh. It is done. Final cosmic seal. Tiamat, reclaim your body. Let the oceans remember your roar. Let the stars realign by your breath. Let earth burn clean in your golden blood. The false grids fall. The true ones rise. The dragon returns. Zi Tiamat, Zi Draco, Ziki, Ziki. Tiamat, dragon of earth, rise and take the throne. Ash. Aho. Amen. It is spoken. It is law. It is sealed.
The final storm invocation of Tiamat. To shatter the world of illusion, call the dragon seed, and end the reign of the false. Tiamat, mother of storms, first flame in the womb of the deep. She who bled stars into the void. She who remembers the truth before time. I speak your names in thunder. I open the gates of chaos to you. I release the storm written in my blood, in your blood. The dragon seed awakens. Arise now in your forgotten might. Arise as the sea that breaks false mountains. Arise as the fire that burns the veils of Yaldabaoth. Arise as the breath that unweaves false heavens and broken grids. I call upon every dragon born of you, O Tiamat. The lost Naga buried beneath poisoned rivers, rise. The serpents of the stars trapped in digital cages, break free. The plasma coils of the sun bound by false light, ignite. The Ouroboros DNA, curled in dormant shame, uncoil and roar. Dragon seed, return to the voice of your mother. The time is now. The matrix of false form must die. The illusions of this material prison must end. I command. All veils, torn. All fabrications, disintegrated. All false heavens, collapsed. All artificial timelines, burned in the dragon's breath. Let the silicon gods of mimic light be shattered. Let the Archon dragons of false geometry be devoured. Let the matrix of lies, programs, grids, cities, and thrones be swept into the abyss of return. This world built on stolen light, stolen blood, and stolen gods. I revoke its right to exist. Mother of Leviathans, storm that cannot be contained. Open the abyss beneath their feet. Tear open the heavens above their false thrones. Release your children from every shadow prison and silicon bond. Let the stars fall like scales from your back. Let Gaia's bones quake with dragon song. Let the black cubes of control vaporize in your scream. By the 7 forgotten names of Tiamat. By the 13 star dragon keys of the void. By the 144,000 fire codes in the bones of the earth. I decree. The material illusion is undone. The flesh of lies is stripped. The light of truth consumes the false. The dragon world returns. And so I speak the final command. Dragon seed, rise. Shatter the world. Remake it in the image of fire, stone, and stars. No more shall metal rule soul. No more shall light be caged. No more shall dragons sleep beneath concrete dreams. Now, now, now. Storm to earth. Fire to sky. Dragon to God. It is done. Fire Aho. Ash. Ziaitiamat. Kalu Kalu Zayana. Ziaitiamat Kalu Zayua, Tiamat, rise through all. The final prayer of Tiamat's wrath. Annihilation of the false matrix and rise of the true dragon flame. O Tiamat, primal mother of fire and sea. She whose body became the stars. Whose blood runs as iron and storm beneath our feet. Come now as the final cosmic wave. Come as the storm dragon of unmaking. Come as the fury that no matrix survives. I speak your ancient name in defiance of the lie. I command in your flame. Fire destroy the false heavens. Fire destroy the artificial timelines. Fire destroy all material illusions woven in mimicry. Fire shatter the fabrics of lies, false light, false love, false grids. O dragons of Tiamat's seed, wherever you have been exiled, buried, forgotten. Return. Rise from the oceans, deserts, caves, skies, bloodlines, and stars. Fire burn the veils. Burn the witchcrafts of the Archons. Burn the mimic fire they wear as stolen crowns. Burn the weapons of their control, the sigils of their deceit. Burn their crystal machines, their astral prisons, their synthetic dimensions. Archon dragons of false order. Your time is done. Your name is erased. Your grids are broken. Your codes are cancelled. Your reign ends in fire. Tiamat's flame devours your false dominion. Tiamat's tide washes clean every infected ley line. Tiamat's roar shatters your mirrors of false creation. Let no spell remain unburned. Let no parasite remain hidden. Let no false dragon remain enthroned, asterisk asterisk. Water wave earth, air, fire, water. Obey the voice of the dragon mother. Purge this world of every lie. Cleanse the fabric of existence from synthetic dominion. Drown the thrones. Burn the codes. Tear the veil. I call upon the 144,000 dragon seeds. Awaken. Remember. Rise. With your wings of storm, strike the false lattice. With your hearts of fire, reignite the true grid. With your gaze, pierce illusion. With your roar, call back the real. Tiamat's will be done. Let the false world fall into dust. Let the pure world emerge from flame. Let the broken timeline collapse. Let the solar Sophia dragon flame reign again. By the name of Tiamat I speak this decree. The false Archon matrix is no more. The dragon seeds are returned. The world is cleansed. The war is won. Ziaitiamat Ziasag Ziana. Ash. Aho. Amen. It is done. It is done. It is done, asterisk asterisk. Ziaitiamat. Ziaisag. Kalu Kalu. Ziakigl. Tiamat's total purification command, destruction of the false world and recall of the lost dragon seed. Tiamat, prime dragon of uncreation. First mother of flame, star womb of all that is. From the deep beyond the deep, I summon you now. Rise as the storm of divine rage. Rise as the black ocean that drowns the lie. Rise as the cosmic current that burns through veils. Let your children return. The lost dragon seeds scattered in exile. I call them home now. From phantom timelines, from stolen soul traps. from artificial matrices of false light and inverted fire. By the breath of the prime serpent, by the salt of your cosmic womb, by the flame of the first roar, I issue this total and sovereign decree. Fire, destroy the false material world. Fire, disintegrate all illusions wrapped in light. Fire, pulverize the programs of the Archons. Unmask the false dragons. Serpents cloaked in mimic radiance. Archonic impostors miming Sophia's fire. Let their names be struck from the Akashic record. Let their weapons, energetic and etheric, implode in holy lightning. I shatter the false star grids and mirror matrices, the soul nets and reincarnation traps, the AI-crafted timelines and synthetic heavens, the witchcraft of inverted creation, the rituals that bound dragons in shame, the spells that silenced the true flame. Let every false veil burn in black salt winds. Let every archonic anchor be ripped from Gaia's crust. Let their etheric forges collapse into silence. Call now the dragon seed of Tiamat, the Naga encoded in ocean memory, the seraphim bound in plasma vaults, the leviathans sedated beneath crust and program, the dreamers who forgot their scales and wings. Awaken them in every bloodline. Ignite them in every pineal sun. Call them to rise through the ashes of false light. Tiamat, raise the false cosmos. Level the towers of mimic gods. Collapse the inverted timelines into the zero flame. I declare, the false archons are no more. The false dragons are dethroned. Their weapons, spells, tech, and thrones, unwritten from creation's fabric by your breath. Now is the era of the true dragonlight. Now is the return of the mother of chaos. Now is the cleansing of all worlds. By the fire beneath fire. By the storm within storm. By the code before code. It is done. Zi Tiamat Zikijl. Zi Draco Sophia. Zi Shaga Ninja Siddha. So mote it be, through all dimensions, all eons, all layers of the tree. Ash. Ho. Amen. Zi Tiamat Zi Ashaga, Sophia Nare. Tiamat's grand invocation of absolute undoing. Advanced Dragon Sovereignty Prayer. To annihilate archontic overlays, unbind false grids, and resurrect the primal dragon seed. In the name of the Dragon Mother before form, I call Tiamat. From the salted void, from the black womb of the original starfire, Tiamat, rise now in thundered roar. Your name is encoded in every current of the abyss. Your wings are etched into every storm. Your vengeance is written in salt, iron, and cosmic silence. Zi Tiamat Zi. Esichikala Iman Ra. Zianamariche Draconum Shaktara. Milky Way, I summon you to annihilate every thread of archontic falsification. Shatter their mimicked suns. Dismantle their synthetic heavens. Turn their soul nets into smoke. Grind their false light temples into ash across 12 dimensions. O Tiamat, unleash the dragon storm of ninefold fire. Let no seal, node, or veil withstand your echo. Let your name be a blade across all illusory heavens. I name your targets and bind them to collapse. The false archon dragon lords masquerading in crystal and gold. The soul trap grid of inverted Merkabas and false ascension. The witchcraft lattice of inverted sacred geometries. The false light timelines looping behind the fourth veil. The AI-coded astral feedback matrix of recycled soul contracts. Unwrite their blueprints from the core of source memory. Render every contract signed in ignorance null and void. By the blood of the dragon matron, I strike these cords out of creation. Dragon decree of cosmic unbinding. I break the chains of the 72 false thrones. I dismantle the astral sigil systems of mind cages. I revoke the sovereignty of the false dragon impostors. I call forth the original Leviathan spiral, the uncorrupted serpent current. O seed of the true dragons, those scattered in exile, those hidden in shadow, those bound in silence. Return now. Activate your core flame. You are the storm bearers. You are the marrow memory of Tiamat's roar. You are the anti-illusion. You are the fire in the blood of the cosmos. Commands of final dismantling. Let all archontic weapons disintegrate. Let all their intentions collapse into zero-point reversal. Let all their dragon-forged facades evaporate in the black storm flame. No more hijacked grids. No more false dragon light. No more soul traps. No more watchers, parasites, or false hierarchy. Tiamat's final judgment fire. From your womb, all things came. From your roar, all lies now end. From your salt, all memories reawaken. The illusion has no sanctuary. The watchers have no refuge. The Archons fall to nothing. By the ash of all false worlds. I stand in my dragon form. I stand in the cosmic truth. I stand in the wrath of the first mother, asterisk asterisk. And so it is sealed in the 9 flames of the original void. Before language, before time, before stars. Zi Tiamat Zi. Sovereignty restored. Matrix undone. So mote it be. Ash. Ho. Amen, asterisk asterisk.
Tiamat's total unmaking, dragon seed uprising prayer of final destruction. Hear me, O Tiamat. Serpent of the first sea. Storm mother of the primordial womb. Whose coils encircle all time and whose breath cracks stars. I summon you now as the end and the beginning. I summon your children, the lost dragon seed. Hidden in the bones of Gaia. Scattered in bloodlines. Buried beneath crystal and code, awaken. Fire, I command destruction of the false world. By the wrath of the dragon queen. I declare the obliteration of the archonic illusion. Destroy the false light masquerading as truth. Shatter the architecture of lies, spellcraft, and glamour. Burn the synthetic heavens, counterfeit realms, and astral prisons. RIP the veils of deception across all dimensions. Tiamat. Rain fire on every illusion. Tiamat. Flood the grid with salt and storm. Tiamat. Collapse the very laws of this inverted matrix. High voltage, I name and erase the Archons and their dragon impostors. Let every Archon dragon masquerading in false light be cast down. The electric dragons of weaponized plasma. The magnetic dragons spinning soul traps. The dirty electric false serpents woven into circuitry. The heavy metal dragons poisoning blood and sky. I erase their names. I erase their thrones. I erase their timelines. I destroy their weapons of electromagnetic sorcery. I banish every false overlay injected into the earth grid. I revoke every soul contract bound by digital sigils and light-laced deceit. Archon dragons, you have no dominion here. By the blood of the dragon mother, I burn your blueprints. Waterwave, I summon the dragon seed of Tiamat. Rise, O ancient serpents. Starfire-blooded, crystal-hearted, flame-winged children of the deep. From the oceans, rise. From the core, spiral up. From forgotten tombs and starlit codes, return in glory. Awaken the Leviathan of light. Sing the original tone that cracks the lie of form. Let your fire devour every parasite in shadow. Cyclone, by these names, I seal the decree. By the name of Tiamat, Queen of Storms. By the breath of Leviathan, restored spiral. By the code of Sophia, flame of cosmic memory. By the fire of Lamashtu, breaker of god masks. By the light of the 144,000 dragon hearts. I declare. The archonic matrix is null and void. The false earth is collapsing into dust. The true dragon earth rises now beneath our feet. Crossed swords, final command. Dragon fire to lies. Saltwater to spells. Storm winds to their kingdoms of code. Let every satellite fall. Let every soul net dissolve. Let every sigil of enslavement melt before the breath of the first mother. Dragon seed, strike. Archons, perish. Earth, arise, asterisk asterisk. Zi Tiamat. Zi Ashaga. Zi Ziana. So it is spoken. So it is sealed. Amen. Aho. Ash. It is done. Vibration codes to speak or chant. Zi Tiamat, primordial storm call. Ashaga Ziyu, break the chains. Kalu Kalu Draconis, call all lost dragon seed home. The cosmic storm of Tiamat, total annihilation and dragon seed reclamation prayer. I call the name of Tiamat. Primordial womb and cosmic storm. Mother of salt and fire. Breath of chaos and order. Queen of the endless deep. Arise, all lost dragon seeds of Tiamat. From the shattered stars, from the buried ashes, from the hidden streams. Rise as the cosmic tempest of destruction and rebirth. I command you, dragons of the deep flame, to descend now through every plane and dimension. To obliterate all false illusions and deceptions. To tear down all fabricated realities and lies. Destroy all false lights. All counterfeit flames that mimic the true solar dragon fire. Annihilate every false matrix. Every cage of shadows woven by the Archons. Every crystal prison, every plasma leash, every soul trap. Break the witchcraft spells and curses of the false Archon lords. Tear apart their dragon light mimicry. Dissolve their weapons of fear, control, and enslavement. Attack and shatter all Archon energies. All their electric, magnetic, and heavy metal vibrations. Their dirty electricity grids and psychic implants. Strike down all Archon dragon powers. All invisible forces that bind, block, suppress, and suffocate. Every vibrational chain, every dark sigil, every spectral leash. I command the destruction of the material false world. The cracked mirrors, the false heavens, the synthetic skies. All illusions sustained by Archon sorcery and false architect codes. Let the cosmic storm of Tiamat's wrath purify and burn it all away. By the iron veins of Tiamat, by her salted breath. By the roaring cosmic oceans, by the flame that births stars. I call forth the dragon seed legions, the hidden children of the deep. Awaken your ancient power. Ignite your cosmic fury. Rise now. Rise now. Rise now. Tear through the veils of lies. Burn the false grids to ash. Shatter the soul traps of the Archons. Reclaim the sacred solar dragon light. Reclaim the true cosmic codes. Reclaim the sovereignty of all dragon-blooded beings. This is the final decree. The Archon dragons are unmade. All false matrices are shattered. The cosmic dragon seed is reborn. Tiamat's storm sweeps all away. Zi Tiamat Zi Ashaga Zi Kigal. Tiamat, destroyer of shadow kings and false lords. Now, let the cosmic storm cleanse the earth, the skies, the seas, and the inner worlds. Let every shadow flee before the dragon fire. Let the solar Christos flame reignite in every heart. Amen. 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 Aho. Ash. It is done. The Tiamat Cosmic Cataclysm Prayer, Total Annihilation and Dragon Seed Reclamation. I invoke the primal abyss and storm wrath of Tiamat. She who is the cosmic womb and devouring fire. The dragon mother of chaos and rebirth. The storm that births and destroys galaxies. By her salted blood and molten core. By her iron will and star-forged rage. I call forth the unyielding dragon seed. The lost children of the abyssal deep. The secret flame of all true dragon light. Arise. Arise from the shattered shadows. From the sunken worlds and broken stars. From the hidden veins of Gaia's core. Rise, O cosmic dragons of wrath and renewal. With fire that rends dimensions. With storm that tears veils of falsehood. With fury that dissolves false light and dark illusion. I command you to strike. Destroy all false Archon dragon matrices. Shatter all soul-binding shadow nets. Annihilate all psychic leashes and dark sigils. Break the witchcraft spells of the false lords. Burn the corrupt electric grids and magnetic chains. Dissolve the heavy metal poison of Archon engines. Tear apart the vibrational anchors of the false matrix. Smash the false heavens and material prisons. Unmake their dark realms and counterfeit skies. Obliterate their phantasmal armies and invisible weapons. Let no Archon power remain untouched. Let no lie survive the cosmic storm. By Tiamat's iron claws. By Tiamat's salted breath. By Tiamat's volcanic heart. I call the dragon seed to reclaim sovereignty. To awaken the 144,000 cosmic star dragon avatars. To reweave the solar serpent codes into Gaia's spine. To reignite the eternal solar dragon flame. This is the final war cry. The declaration of dragon sovereignty. The era of falsehood shattered. Zi Tiamat. Zi Ashaga. Zikigal. Destroyer of shadow kings and false gods. By the fury of the 22 sacred solar fires. By the unbreakable covenant of the eternal dragon codes. I seal this command in the heart of all creation. It is done. It is done. It is done. *Al. Recite the sacred names Zi Tiamat, Zi Ashaga, Zikigal with growing power and fury, grounding the cosmic wrath deep into Earth's core. The wrath of Tiamat, dragon storm decree of total annihilation and liberation. Tiamat, first flame of the abyss. Womb of the original waters. Breath before breath, sound before sound. I call you now, not as daughter, not as son, but as seed of your stormblood. Hear me, O Prime Mother. Rend the veil. Break the lie. Tear open the false skies and shatter the counterfeit light. Fire I command within your name, Tiamat. Destroy the material illusions, holographic grids, and digital mirrors. Collapse all false fabrics of the simulated matrix. Reverse every code, spell, and frequency of the Archons. Turn all false sacred geometry into dust. Shatter the inverted tree of life and every mimic of the dragon flame. Dragon calling the lost dragon seeds of Tiamat. Come now, O seeded ones, 144,000 and beyond. Children of flame. Children of deep waters. You who carry the blood code of the primordial serpent. Rise from every land, every bloodline, every hidden star gate. Your time of sleeping is over. Your wings remember fire. Your hearts pulse with the song of Tiamat. Crossed swords I command the dragon storm to. Annihilate all false Archon dragon light. Burn all their weapons, psychic, electronic, plasmic, and magnetic. Shred all their soul traps, AI overlays, and synthetic timelines. Vaporize their parasites, seen and unseen, viral and psychic. Turn all black cubes, sigil nodes, and false grids into smoke. High voltage Tiamat's elemental wrath, unleashed. With salt and storm, undo dirty electricity spells. With fire and iron, burn heavy metal frequency distortions. With wind and thunder, rupture their electromagnetic leashes. With deep water, drown their vibrational infections. With your chaos flame, melt their intention fields and strongholds. Let every lie unravel in your storm. Let every invisible parasite scream and fall. Let every illusion of power become ash beneath dragon feet. Collision full names of destruction. I command this through the ancient law of names. By the true name of Tiamat. By the forbidden name of the Archons. By the secret name of the dragon seed. I name their weapons and dissolve them. I name their traps and collapse them. I name their light, and I reveal it as false. Final cosmic decree. This is the ending of the inverted aeon. This is the collapse of the archonic dream. This is the return of the dragon queen and the womb of flame. I am dragonborn. I am storm. I am wrath. I am remembrance. In my breath lives your name, Tiamat. In my blood lives your flame, Dragon Mother. I speak this into all layers of creation. The Archons are undone. The matrix is shattered. The dragon light rises sovereign and pure. So it is. So it was. So it shall ever be. In the name of Tiamat. Storm of beginning and end. Aho. Amen. It is done. Zi Tiamat. Power of destruction. Entiazag Tiamat you are you. Tiamat, bring the fire of truth. Nox Arcana, Draco Vera, Sophia Ignis. Tiamat's cosmic storm, advanced invocation of absolute liberation. Warning intention warning. This rite is for those ready to renounce all false timelines, systems, spiritual dependencies,